Yeah, actually, I had applied for a credit card in the month of February, and from SBI Bank, and they have received it saying that I don't have any other bank credit card. So, is it the valid reason
Right,
I'm
well,
giving so like they could reject my application?
Mr. Harsh Rungta, if you heard this question correctly, why don't you take this question? Is it a valid reason?
I don't think the bank, as per RBI regulations, when a bank rejects a credit card application, it has to now send a rejection letter with reasons mentioned therein. If the bank's credit criteria require that you need to have an existing credit card account, and only based on that they will give you a credit card, then perhaps there is nothing wrong with that. But what I think has happened in your case is that they have various profile based credit requirements. Perhaps for the amount of income or the kind of income that you had, their profile requires an existing credit account which is in good order, and perhaps that's the reason they have rejected it. I would, if one bank is not giving it to you, I think there are several other banks that will be in a position to give you if your income papers are good. Currently, of course, the market is a little bit risk averse, and therefore getting credit cards where income papers are not good is a little bit of a problem. But still, there are plenty of credit card players in the market, and you should try. The reason itself being invalid, I don't think is a correct reason. If their credit norms are like that, it perhaps is a right reason.
We have Sheena, who is online with us from Mumbai. Sheena, if you could hear us, please go ahead with your query, ma'am.
I have a card which is an ABN AMRO card. I was given an offer, says you could use 3 days, 3 nights, etc. in so-and-so wherever place. I said okay, I will take the offer as and when I use it. Immediately the following month, I got a bill saying you have stayed so-and-so place and you were charged 4,500 rupees extra in my bill. Now certainly I had not taken the offer, so I would definitely not pay up the bill. After which I followed up. Whenever there was a kind of alert for payment, I said I have not used this, however you've charged me. But promptly they kept sending me the bills with 4,500, and since I had not paid, they charged me for the various charges, service charge, late fees, financial charges, whatever. After that I stopped using the card and I went up to the query. Whenever I received an alert or a call, I said I simply refuse to pay and please disconnect my card. Till date, from September onwards, I have been receiving the bills with that late payment, and it has mounted, that figure is mounted to 10,000 rupees. What am I to do now?
One thing that Sheena must not do is to take this lightly. This so-called 10,000 rupee default is going to stand in her way when she goes to take a home loan, when she goes to take a car loan, and very soon when she goes to buy insurance, probably when she wants to rent a flat. Your credit history is extremely important. Please guard it zealously. Please don't take it lightly. What to do about this? First, stop talking to people on the phone. Talking to people on the phone, unless you're getting a reference number for your complaint, is completely useless. As human beings, we like to talk to other human beings, but because there is no record of that, as a grievance redressal, I don't think it's a great thing to do. Firstly, file a complaint on the bank's website if you have not already done so, and if that does not give you satisfactory reply within the next 3 weeks, then immediately file a complaint with the banking ombudsman. Both these things you can do online. Filing a complaint with the bank on its website you can do online. Filing a complaint with the ombudsman, you go to RBI's site and there is a section on ombudsman which will give you the address and the email address of the ombudsman of your area. You can file a complaint electronically. I can assure you lots of people, lots of ApnaPaisa's consumers have benefited. Banking ombudsman is an excellent machinery that RBI has created to address exactly these kind of issues.
Yeah, my query is every month when I get my credit card statement, there is a mention on it that my outstanding and payment pattern is being updated with CIBIL. So my query is, when is this outstanding updated? Immediately after the bill is generated or after the payment due date?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it is done periodically, and I think that's quarterly. But what does it matter? I mean, if it is done at the what really counts is what amount was due. So even if it is done at the time, suppose this end of the month coincides with his bill being generated, it does not matter, that amount is still not due. So I don't think he should worry about the cutoff point. What he should rightly worry about is that he pays all the bills on time. I don't think there is anything else that he should worry about.
Hello?
Yes, Rishi, we could hear you. Please go ahead with the question.
Yes, Rishi.
Yeah, this is Rishi Malhotra. Actually, what had happened is I had a State Bank of India credit card. Yeah, now I had, there were some disputes in the card, and somebody from the State Bank of India, the credit card division, had come to me and settled the amount, total amount that was to be paid, that we had both settled on, and I had paid the entire amount as we had decided on, and they had given me a letter mentioning that the account has the account stands closed. Now even after that, I have been getting calls and legal letters from State Bank of India saying that the account has not been closed yet. So what do you suggest me to do?
In this particular case, Mr. Malhotra, I think he is in excellent position. He has a written communication from the bank saying that the account has been settled. And if he still continues to have people call him up saying that amounts are due on this card, I think sending an official complaint against the bank, first to the bank's own management, would be very, very effective. If it doesn't work, I mean, there really isn't a complaint that goes to the banking ombudsman in this case, because he is not really seeking any relief. I think here he should complain to the RBI itself. RBI also has a consumer grievance cell, details of which are given on the RBI's website, and it keeps a very sharp eye on collection practices. I think even a threat in that letter that you are going to complain to the RBI's grievance cell should work wonders, because in this particular case he clearly has a letter from the bank saying that the account has been closed. So I don't think he will have any problems, but you need to create those records to ensure that it does not recur in the future.
Mr. Rungta, before we went into a break, we had several callers calling us, and you had been advising them to write to Reserve Bank of India with their credit card related queries or to the banking ombudsman. Is there a time gap, or is there a time limit within which RBI or the banking ombudsman actually acts?
I think as far as the banking ombudsman is concerned, immediately, so that this is experience, I don't think there is a regulatory time prescribed by which they have to give a decision. I am not very sure, but I don't think there is a fixed time.